here with Maricopa Mustangs head coach Doug Madosky. Coach, you guys are aiming for a Zach Mott with the Varsity Sports Show here with
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cortez High School, host side of tonight's season finale, the HJCAC Game of the Week. The home site of the Maricopa Mustangs taking on the Salt River Scorpions. In just a moment, we will have the national anthem be played, and we're going to pause for that.
HJCAC, we would like to remind you the objectives of educational-based athletics are what set this event apart from all other levels of competition. We have a strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and overall.
We're going to go to 2.
At this time, we are going to honor America with the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Bobby, is there like an American flag? Is there like a flag? Yeah. Somebody's one of the.
Oh, say, can you see
Somebody's doing
by
it.
the dawn's early light
Yeah.
what so
Stay in focus.
proudly we hailed
Okay.
at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the moon's bursting in air, came through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the
Parker, just keep it as steady as possible.
and the home of the brave.
Okay. So I'd like to take time to introduce my broadcast partner for the evening. His name is Zach Mott. Zach, how's it going?
That's great. It's great, Vince. Doing well, and we have an exciting matchup tonight. Maricopa looking to go undefeated on the season. Obviously, they've already clinched the championship, so just playing for pride at this point. Same thing on the other side, really, for the Salt River Scorpions. They've had a tough season, but they're looking to kind of play spoiler tonight against the Mustangs.
Well, I'll say, all bets are off tonight. This is literally Salt River's Super Bowl. They're coming in. They've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And like you said, to play spoiler for the league champions. Maricopa locked it up last week. Are they going to be complacent tonight in that regard? We don't know. You've had a chance to chat with each of the head coaches. Cue us up. Who do you want to go to first?
Yeah, well, first, let's touch on Salt River, because obviously, as we just mentioned, they've had a bit of a tough season. But Coach Davis was very confident in his team's ability to come out and win this game. They talked about the struggles they've had on both sides of the football, offensively and defensively. And he also talked about the fact that it's been a little bit disappointing, to be honest with you. There hasn't really been a game that he's felt like his team has really necessarily played well in, so they have a lot to improve on. And it was almost the same response from the Maricopa Mustangs head coach Madowski, excuse me. He basically said the same exact thing to me, that despite them being 7-0, he still felt like they could play better, and they haven't really played a great game yet. So obviously the expectations are very high from his side of things.
Well, it should be very interesting, and I am very curious to share the interviews that you had pregame with both head coaches. I think Coach Madowski would probably be a good one to start with Maricopa. So let's go ahead and run that one.
Here with Maricopa Mustangs head coach Doug Madowski. Coach, you guys are aiming for a perfect season in this one. What's the game plan going into it?
Just keep doing what we've been doing. I mean, we got a lot of guys beat up, hurt. I think this is part of the year, but try to keep doing what we've been doing. Execute offensively, defensively on special teams, try to minimize the penalties, hold on to the ball, and see where this thing shakes out at the end.
You guys won the championship this year. Obviously, you guys have been great. How have you felt about your overall performance throughout the season?
I think we've gotten better in some things and started to make some progress, but we still got a lot of work to do, a long ways to go. I mean, we're still yet to play a great game in all three phases, certainly. I mean, I think that's been the fun part, is to keep trying to achieve and improve every single week, but we just got to keep grinding and get there. We've got one more opportunity.
All right, Coach, thank you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Zach, and talking to Coach Madowski, obviously he's put together the league, overseen everything start to finish. This is year number 5. And on the other side, we've got Coach Larry Davis, Salt River Scorpions, coming in. Been a tough season for him. Your feeling in talking to him?
Yeah, no, it was really that they were going to come in and compete in this game, despite maybe feeling overmatched, whatever it is, to begin this game. As you said before, this is their Super Bowl. They want to come in, they want to compete in the final game of the season, because they have to wait months before they can see a football field again.
All right, here we go. Let's go to Coach Davis's interview pregame. Go ahead.
Zach Mott with the Varsity Sports Show here with Salt River Scorpions head coach Larry Davis. Coach, you guys are looking to play spoiler tonight against an undefeated team. What are the keys to that?
Man, and the keys is to play our football. Don't think this game is too big, and try to get to what we've always been trying to get through all season long, and that's to get establish some drives offensively, get in the red zone and finish plays, and force them in third down situations defensively and get off the field and put the ball back in the offense's hands. That's what we need to do. Speaking
of that offensive game from the Mustangs, what does your defense have to do tonight? Because they're going to have a tall task.
Well, you know, we got to do what we need to do. We need to play disciplined, sound, fundamental football. I'll be honest with you, we got to figure out how to put pressure on the quarterback. At the same time, control him with the ability to extend plays with his legs. He can run. And we got to stop their run game. They got a heck of a running back over there, and they do well up front with the offensive line. So we've got to stop the run, control the quarterback, and we really want to see them throw the football down the field.
Coach, thank you so much. Good luck today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
J.J. Dickerson's opening kickoff, a touchback, and the Salt River Scorpions are up first. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 25-yard line. Quarterback number 4, Caleb Miller.
All right, we're on 2, 3.
4 receivers split out wide for the Scorpions. Single back in the backfield.
Keep it
And number 3, Ray Lucas.
for 1 and snap.
The end around. And hitting the edge, still on his feet.
We're going to go to
Losing a helmet.
44, Sean Perry with the initial hit for the Mustangs.
And that's number 6 for the Scorpions, Tyshawn Mooney.
10-yard gain on the carry.
Like the little misdirection play to start out the game, and they get a first down immediately right out of the gate. So Salt River, they start with the ball. They start with a first down.
A little bit of confidence heading in. Every little bit helps, and Coach Davis
let's have a good
is a master at motivating these young men and building confidence. So first play, first down right out the gate. 1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line.
wrong one.
Miller shotgun formation, trip set for Salt River.
Yeah.
Lucas
Do your best.
offset back, takes the handoff, breaks through the line. Near another first down. We'll see how favorable that spot was by the official. In on the stop, number 42, Isaiah Torres.
On the tackle for the Mustangs.
Looks like that's going to be a gain of just about 7 there. So 2 run plays to start out this game, and very, very positive. The Salt River offense looks to be running pretty smooth so far.
Gain of 7 on the play, 2nd and 3.
Wanted to build off of what you said about Larry Davis. He has this 3 C's mentality. I did a little bit of looking into it. He goes by character, competition, and classroom, and he loves to instill that in his athletes, which I think is great.
That's a good shot. I'm going to go to
Caleb Miller, the quarterback. Sprints out to his left, hands off to his right, and Lucas caught in the backfield. Number 11, Oscar Barraza, and others.
Lost on the play.
Yeah, that time the defense was ready for that run play. Their 3rd straight there, and yeah, just really, you look at the Salt River offense and what they need to do in this game against a 7-0 team. They want a positive opening drive, and now they're kind of backed up here, 3rd down, and it's going to be tough, especially since they haven't thrown the football yet. We haven't gotten a look at a passing down.
3rd and 10 for the Scorpions.
go back to 1.
As the offense comes to the line of scrimmage. Lucas once again the offset back. Bunch set for Salt River.
All right, we're on 1.
Mooney in motion. The pitch on the end around once again back the other way. Still on his feet, finding a lane to the outside. Still going, going, and stepped out of bounds. What a play.
All right, we'll go to 2.
Demarion Anderson
Scorpions stepped out of
coming
bounds.
up big. Nothing but green in front of him.
Yeah, 3rd and long, you'd figure that's a passing down. We were going to see the first pass attempt of Caleb Miller's night, but instead they go to that misdirection play again. It worked on the first play, and it seems to have worked on this play as well.
Huge conversion, even stepping out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 for the Scorpions.
We'll go to 2.
Had a chance to chat with a couple of the other coaches pre-game, and for Maricopa, and they are expecting Salt River to bring everything and the kitchen sink tonight.
I'll pass on that for on one.
Caleb Miller, shotgun formation. Receiver split out wide once again. Mooney in motion.
Yeah, I'm good.
Miller, the give to Lucas. Misdirection to the left. Lucas still on his feet. A first down and then some.
Okay,
1st and 10. Ball is on the 21-yard line.
So you're seeing a heavy dose of run plays here. Love that little delayed handoff there because it allows the offensive line to get downfield a little bit, create a hole, and Lucas was able to hit it effectively there.
Once again, thank you for joining us here on the HJCAC Game of the Week season finale. What a season it's been. Seen some great football on Saturday nights. Two backs in the backfield for Salt River. Miller. Miller sprints to his left, keeping it all the way. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Bit of a fumbled snap there, and he just decided to hold it himself, and the defense ready for it.
2nd and 9 for Salt River.
Play. Tackle made by number 11, Oscar Barraza. 2nd down.
Barraza in on the stop.
yeah, try. Do that for the transmitter.
Clock continues to run early, coming up on 10 minutes left in the opening quarter. Twin backs in the backfield. Miller, back to pass, goes over the top. And pass is incomplete.
What was that?
Anderson, the intended target.
Pass complete.
Yeah, Demarion Anderson, who had that big run before, he's the intended target there. Thought there was a solid amount of contact there, no flag. They just let him play, so we'll see if that continues on throughout the rest of the night.
I don't.
3rd and 9
Broken up
Yeah.
number 15.
No, wait.
for Salt River.
3rd
Yeah, I'm on
down.
And the offense breaks the huddle. Quarterback Caleb Miller. Ray Lucas in the backfield. Tyshawn Mooney as well. The give to Mooney. Mooney stutter steps to the left and stopped right at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop for Maricopa.
3 zoom in.
Short game on the play. That's gonna bring up
Zipping
4th
in
down.
from the secondary. Looks like number 23. Correction. 33, Caden Green.
What?
Nice play there by the defense, fully expecting the run, and now 4th down, and an early 4th down decision for Coach Davis. He leaves the offense out there.
4th and 9.
Sucks.
Miller, shotgun formation, trip set for Salt River. Miller back to pass. Miller scans the field, sets his feet, throws to the middle, tries to thread the needle into triple coverage. Pass is incomplete, and the Scorpions turn over on downs.
And the Mustangs will have 1st and 10 from
I think Caleb Miller had Tyshawn Mooney, number 6, open in the end zone, but tried to fire that one over the middle into coverage. Unfortunately, one sailed incomplete. And an early turnover on downs here. It'll give the ball to the Mustangs, but a solid-looking drive for the Scorpions just doesn't end in a score.
Mustangs will have it 1st and 10 going back the other way, and we get a chance to see who's arguably the
We're on 1. Oh, I
most valuable player in the league. I don't know. I'll put it out there. Number 4,
I heard static.
quarterback Cody Lazenby, Maricopa Mustangs.
Yeah, that's a good.
Receiver split out wide. Single back in the backfield in Kevon Clark. Clark gets the call. Clark around the right side, still on his feet. Finally forced out of bounds. What a burst of speed.
Yeah, and that's the Mustangs early here on offense, showing that they want to run the football. Kevon Clark, a great run there, kind of giving the Scorpions a taste of their own medicine. They were trying to run the football on this opening drive, and the Mustangs, they're going to look to set that tone as well for the remainder of the game.
I'll say. 1st and 10, Maricopa. Ball on the 44-yard line. Clark in the backfield. Trip set for the Mustangs. Lazenby back to pass, drifts back on the screen, and a loss on the play. Hasn't been a solid play throughout the season. And I'm not just talking about here, but in high school. We've seen it run a lot, and the defense playing wise, sniffing it out. Zach.
Yeah, the pressure really coming to Lazenby there, so he had to just kind of dump it off. And unfortunately, when you have pressure, you usually have a defender lurking, ready to make the tackle on the back in the backfield. So not a great play, as you alluded to there. And now going to bring up 2nd and long.
Jeremiah Tyler in on the stop for Salt River. 4 receivers split out wide. Lazenby, quick strike. Pass is incomplete. 3rd down. Got a stoppage in play here on a flag.
We'll go to 1.
15.
Okay. Chop block. Offense number 2. 15-yard penalty.
Apologize for the static there, folks.
There you go. So chop block. That hasn't been one we've heard a lot either. There's a lot of firsts tonight.
And the Scorpions looking to force a first for the Mustangs in the loss column as well.
Jump block on the Mustangs. Still 2nd down.
Trip set for Maricopa. Keep an eye on the receiver at the top of your screen, number 12, Mateen Strong.
Okay, we're on 1.
Lazenby scans the field, sprints to his left, lets it go, and passes under throat. Great job by that Salt River front in hurrying Lazenby to get rid of that football.
Yeah, Lazenby out of the pocket, rolling out to his left, and a couple of throws, it feels like, that have come up short from him so far. And in this 3rd and long situation, you almost imagine that it normally would be a passing down, but I just have a feeling they're going to run it and just try and punt this one away.
3rd and 30 for Maricopa. I was doing the math in my head here as we were going through, and single back in the backfield. Here come the Scorpions. Lazenby scans the field, still on his feet, spins around, still up, finally brought down. Gets past the line of scrimmage, but it'll be 4th and way long.
I'll say this, the Scorpions have done a nice job of applying pressure on Cody Lazenby, and that time it didn't really go the way I thought. I thought they were just going to run a halfback draw, but instead they decide to try and throw the football downfield. Lazenby doesn't have anything. He has to escape the pocket, gets a minimal gain, and they'll still punt regardless.
Kylan Miller deep to receive for Salt River on J.J. Dickerson's punt. Dickerson, who handles punting and place-kicking duties for Maricopa. Dickerson, good kick, great hang time. Facing threat, getting rid of it, and takes a Mustang bounce. Scorpions will have it 1st and 10 inside the 20-yard line. We are halfway through the opening quarter. Live from Cortez High School in Phoenix, Arizona, where the Mustangs have played their home games all season long. And it's been quite the season. Mustangs, of course, undefeated. Scorpions coming into this game winless, nothing to lose, everything to gain. As you said, playing the role of spoiler tonight, have been doing a good job of containing Maricopa. 1st and 10, Salt River. Caleb Miller, the quarterback. Trip set for the Scorpions. Anderson in motion. Lucas with the call. Lucas bursts through the line of scrimmage. Gain of 9. The line really getting some push tonight.
Yeah, and I think the other thing really is the Mustangs are kind of expecting the run at this point, so they had a defender on the right side of the line coming to blitz to try and get the running back in the backfield, but he couldn't get there in time. He hit the hole well, and he got a nice gain, so it has really worked efficiently so far for the Scorpions.
Despite that, an effective run game to start this game. So all credit goes to the game planning tonight, Coach Davis and staff, in attacking this stout Maricopa front. 2nd and 1. Lucas still in the backfield. Trip set for the Scorpions. And this time they were waiting for him.
Good shot right there.
In on the stop, Dylan Chrisley.
With the initial hit for the Mustangs. Loss on the play. 3rd down.
So 3rd down upcoming, and the defense does a nice job that time. They're kind of bearing down on that line, and they got the pressure up front, able to get the back down in the backfield and force this 3rd down.
No.
Clock continues to run. 5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter.
Run.
Beautiful night here in Phoenix. Kylan Miller up top. And the give. Lucas spinning his way. Loses the football. May have been down.
He was down.
And it was. New quarterback in the game for the Scorpions. Looks like number 12, Elijah Roman, hits back to the sideline.
Nice gain there by the Scorpions. Ray Lucas, obviously, he's been the primary back tonight for Salt River, and he's done a nice job at it. That time, a little spin move at the end to gain an extra couple yards. Ball comes loose, but he was already down, so no harm, no foul.
Yeah, I gotta use you sometimes, Parker. Back to 1.
1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
I've been used before.
47, Garnett Houston
Recently.
in the backfield.
No.
Quick pass, quick strike, completed to the edge. And tackled after a gain of maybe 2 or 3. Got a little bit of extracurricular activity after the play.
Okay. I'm on 2. Don't worry.
And the officials there to diffuse the situation.
Yeah, so you had a stack on the top and the bottom there. Most of the time, that almost automatically means you're going to see some type of screen, and you saw one there. It just didn't really gain anything. But obviously, you see the extracurricular as well. Want to play off that. These teams have faced each other before. They've seen each other, so there might be a little bit of bad blood there. Obviously, the Scorpions, they have a lot to play for tonight. They're really hoping to play spoiler against the Mustangs.
Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. 2-by-2 set for Salt River.
We're on 1.
Caleb Miller, shotgun formation. Houston in the backfield, offset. Mooney in motion. Here come the Mustangs. Houston trying to turn it up. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, depending on the spot. May have gained 1. Gets driven back. We'll see where the momentum takes him. 3rd down.
That time, another delayed handoff there, but the defense was ready for it. They were playing up front, and because of the delay, it actually created a disadvantage there for the Scorpions. Mustangs were able to swarm Houston, get them down quickly. And now a big 3rd down upcoming here for the Scorpions. Obviously, we mentioned this is a team that might feel a little bit overmatched in this one, so you want to get an early score. They obviously had the early drive that almost ended in a score, so they want this drive to continue, pick up a big 1st down here.
2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter.
I know.
3rd and long for Salt River.
Yeah.
Miller sprints out to his right, throws, overthrows the intended target, and it'll be 4th down.
Had his receiver wide open there and certainly would have had the 1st down, so that's a tough miss there by Caleb Miller.
Xavier Quintanilla, the intended target. He doesn't miss many, so that beyond his outstretched arms. And on 4th down, the Scorpions will punt. Deep to receive, Gavon Clark for the Mustangs.
stay right there.
Jesse Parra punting for the Scorpions.
Back to one.
High snap. Parra's chasing it down. And kicked. And falling on it in the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Wow. We've got a penalty marker down. If this stands.
Okay, one pick up the. Yep, we're on the road.
Number 7, Terrence Hall recovers.
Actually, I'm going to go to because you're right in front of you.
Going to see if we can get the call here. It's a bit of an interesting play. Obviously got a high snap out of it, and then the ball was kicked into the end zone. So we'll see what they're going to call here.
It's not going to work. The guy was right there.
Referees still conferring with one another here.
Legal.
So don't think the touchdown is going to stand there. We do apologize for the static, folks.
Touchdown's not going to count.
And touchdown is not going to count. That is the confirmed call. So the kicked ball, the perpetrator there. But nonetheless, it'll be first down here for the Mustangs in prime position to score regardless.
Well, the Mustangs offense out on the field. And the Scorpions defense heading out as well. It'll be 1st and 10 for Maricopa. Ball is on the 17-yard line. Cody Lazenby back in the game. Kevon Clark in the backfield as well. On first down. Lazenby pitches to Clark. Clark tries to get around the corner and makes his way, might have 5-6 yards on that gain. Ball will be on the 10-yard line. So gain of 6.
Solid little pitch play out there to the right. And you see this run game for the Mustangs still continuing to work. Solid gain there and gets the Mustangs ever so closer to opening up the scoring in this one with just under 90 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Mikael Henderson, bottom of your screen. Keep an eye on him. Big play receiver for Maricopa. Trip set. And the give to Clark. Clark bursts his way through the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet. Finally pulled down inside the 10-yard line. May have gained 2 more. We'll see where the spot is. Actually, that's a generous spot. He's gained 4 more. And it'll be
so the chain gang still has it at 3rd down, but that ball is at the 6.
interesting. Must be 3rd and inches. Nope, they reset it. 1st and goal. Ball on the 6. Clark in the backfield. Mateen Strong, top of your screen. Henderson in motion. Lazenby, high snap, keeps it, tries to get the corner. No fear with that quarterback. Spins and gets ever so close to the end zone.
Well, Lazenby is a big body, 6'4", 220 he's listed at, so he's bigger than a lot of these defenders. And just tried to put his shoulder into that last defender when contact was met, but unfortunately couldn't get the edge. And the 2nd down upcoming here, and the first quarter has come to a close.
Thanks again for tuning in to the HJCAC Game of the Week. Vince and Zach will be right back.
Hello, friends. Vince DeLisio from the Varsity Sports Show. Thanks for allowing us into your lives every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. These are tough times globally. We see it just as you do. We recognize difficulty, and while our jobs as journalists is to report news, we choose positive, uplifting stories that can inspire you, make you think, make you smile. We thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480-306-6801.
Hey there, I'm Aaron Nemiroff, and I'll be joining the Varsity Sports Show for the fall 2023 semester. Sports has always been my passion, and I'm looking forward to working with the team. Check out my Twitter for a variety of sports content at Aaron2Tons.
Back to the HJCAC game of the week. Season finale, Maricopa Mustangs and the Salt River Scorpions. Start of the second quarter. Cody Lazenby. Lazenby gives to Clark. Clark tries to round the corner. Will he be in? And he's in for the Mustangs. Touchdown.
Well, that time Kevon Clark finally finds the end zone. He had a couple of solid runs inside the 20 here, and that one he hits pay dirt.
Great job by the push of the offensive line, also walling off the right side so that Clark could hit that edge. J.J. Dickerson in to attempt the extra point for Maricopa. Kick is up and good. The Mustangs, with a statement touchdown by number 2, Kevon Clark, lead the Salt River Scorpions 7-0 early in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
In 2019, the JV Sports Show podcast began with the idea of spotlighting young people in our community. In time, that podcast evolved into radio, television, and live stream, and through that evolution, new ideas have enhanced delivery, giving a stage to students both in front of and behind the microphone in Arizona and beyond. Thank you for supporting the Varsity Sports Show, now the Varsity Media Foundation, a 501c3 educational organization.
Hello, Arizona sports fans. I'm Lofton Lechner, and I couldn't be happier to be joining the varsity sports team as a technical director for fall 2023. Follow me on Twitter at Lofton Lechner to stay locked in for the season.
Welcome back to the HJCAC game of the week. Mustangs lead the Scorpions 7-0 here from Cortez High School in Phoenix. Brand new turf field, Glendale Unified School District installed in each of their schools recently. Scorpions on the return. Decent field position to start off this next drive. Zach, you had a chance to scribble away, take some notes from that last drive. What did you come up with?
Yeah, well, I want to say this. I noticed on the PAT attempt, their kicker and their quarterback are both lefties. That's not something you really typically see.
Yeah.
But building off of that drive a little bit, they had a healthy amount of runs. Obviously, they took over on that muff snap there from the Scorpions. They took over pretty much near the red zone there, and a couple of runs, obviously, one from Lazenby that didn't really go anywhere, but a couple from their running back Clark, and he finally hit the pay dirt there.
Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Scorpions.
Three zoom in.
Quarterback, as we anticipate, should be number 4, Caleb Miller, and it is. Tyshawn Mooney. Garnett Houston in the backfield.
Okay, so
and out wide, number 8, Kylan Miller.
Why don't you guys pick up?
Ball is on the 32-yard line. Mooney in motion. Miller, the gift to Houston. Houston barrels his way forward, drops a shoulder. What a play. That charge really makes a statement at the end of that run.
Vince, you and I were on the field earlier before the game, and you mentioned his name to me and about how he kind of takes after the nickname named after the city of Houston because he's so big, and he just showed it right there. I mean, running over 2 defenders, putting his shoulder right into them. That's the type of player you love to have in those short yardage situations. You get to 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, whatever it may be. That's the guy you want to have right
Well,
there.
and it's interesting because over the course of the season, we developed nicknames for some of these guys to help us, kind of remember from team to team. And Houston is always one I remember because he's a big guy. I think of the city of Houston. He's just a big mountain of a guy in the backfield. Trip set. Lucas with the handoff. Ray getting up to the line to gain and should have the first down. They've had a lot of success, Zach, as you pointed out, with kind of that misdirection handoff.
Yeah, I feel like both teams kind of have success in the run game entirely, but yeah, absolutely. I mean, they opened up the game, obviously, with one of those misdirections, and pretty much every time they've run it, they've found themselves getting a first down.
First down, Scorpions.
And make no mistake, the Mustangs, while they're running the ball tonight, have an incredibly strong passing game. Then they may end up opening it up as the game goes on. Pistol set for Salt River. Miller in the shotgun position and gives this time to Mooney. Mooney still on his feet, still going, bounces off some defenders, still running, finally pushed out of bounds, but the monster gain forced out by Andre Stevens.
Well, Tyshawn Mooney might not be as big as Garnett Houston, but he acted like it there. I mean, he was able to break off of a tackle and still stay on his feet, get a huge gain for the Scorpions, and now they look to be in scoring position here. And that's great considering the way that this was looking just a couple minutes ago.
Well, what's interesting is you and I had discussed pregame. You talked a lot about the opportunities that some of these guys are getting scholarship-wise. The offers are starting to roll in, and that's more or less the foundation of this league is taking these young men, developing them, mentoring them, moving them along to bigger opportunities beyond. And you'll be talking about a few of those as the game goes on. I was really impressed with your list. Trip set for Salt River. Lucas in the backfield. Here come the Mustangs. Lucas on the carry, grinding out 2 more yards.
I think building off of that point you just made, obviously, about what this provides, I think that's what makes JUCO football so great, because these guys come in and they have a chip on their shoulder, right? You always hear the stories. I think Netflix released a documentary just a while ago about JUCO football, and it's just great to watch these guys because they come into this, they know the opportunity that they're presented, and they play their hardest on the field every day.
That's right. Opportunity U. Trip set for Salt River. Caleb Miller. Mustangs showing edge pressure. Miller back to pass. Miller goes over the top to the corner. That one's out of bounds, but I'll tell you what, Demarion Anderson has got some wheels and some hands.
Yeah, yet again, given another opportunity to make a play there for a potential touchdown. And that pass just sailed a little bit too far there from Caleb Miller. Had enough touch on it, but just sailed a little bit too far to bounce.
3rd down.
We're going to go to 2.
And in case those of you out there that listen to the Varsity Sports Show, I know there's a few, every Saturday morning we feature the JUCO Report, and this morning we had Mustangs head coach Doug Medoski, who gave more or less a state of the league, how far it's come, where they might be looking moving forward, and some of the great things they're doing now. And it talked about creating opportunities for these young men. Miller, shotgun formation. Had some movement up front.
Flag on the play.
It's going to be a close one. It came on the right side of the line. I'm not sure if it was a false start or an offsides. And we're going to get the offside signal.
Okay.
Offsides on the defense.
Well, and I believe it was Dylan Chrisley that came across and knew that he was the offender, a little frustrated. Repeat of 3rd down.
Talked a little bit about how we were going to get into some of the college offers that these guys are getting. Dylan Chrisley, he got an offer this week from D1 Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Amazing. Congratulations to Chrisley and his family. Chrisley, of course, from Tennessee, Greenfield, Tennessee. So if he takes the offer. He'll be a little closer to home. Mooney in motion. Miller, the gift to Lucas. Lucas bursting off of some defenders and down inside the 15. Another flag. We'll see what the call is here by lead official Eric Stern.
That flag came in late here, so I'd think a personal foul of some sort.
After the play. Personal foul.
That ball personal foul against the Scorpions.
3 on the defense. Those offside. Result, first down.
Personal foul
Okay.
against the Mustangs. They offset.
So, offsetting penalties.
First down, Salt River.
Almost seems like a waste of time. You get penalties that offset. Nothing happens. Anyway, that's my opinion and my opinion only. Here we go. A repeat of first down. Ball just inside the 15-yard line. Two backs in the backfield, Houston and Lucas. The quarterback back in the game. Roman tries to round the corner before being tackled for a loss. In on the stop, Alexander Barnes for the Mustangs.
It's Elijah Roman. He's listed as a linebacker on our rosters at least, but they've brought him in for a couple of run plays. That time he tries to keep it himself, get out to the left side, but just nothing really there, and Miller will jog back in.
Loss on the play, second down.
Second down.
Sorry about that, Vince. Actually, he won't. Elijah Roman's going to come back in and take another play.
Interesting. So obviously Coach Davis and the rest of the offensive staff see something. Potential seam that they can exploit. And Roman still in the backfield. High snap, loses it, and gets it back.
Recovered by the Scorpions.
Gambling a little bit.
Sometimes that's the tough thing when you bring in a different quarterback, the center quarterback connection. Some quarterbacks like it in a certain spot, and when you bring in your backup, maybe he doesn't like it in the same spot he was expecting it. Somewhere different than where it was, and lucky to get back on that one and keep the ball. And third down upcoming, still in field goal range. Obviously, we saw the drive on the other side of the field. They had a fourth down, and they ended up going for it. So we'll see if that decision comes down to it here.
Third and long now. Ball on the 24-yard line. Miller back to pass. Caleb Miller goes over the top. Finds his receiver. Touchdown Scorpions. That was number 8. Kylan Miller. The Miller-to-Miller connection.
Yeah, Miller working a one-on-one assignment right there. Maybe got a little bit of a push, had some separation from his defender, but once again, nothing really called there. And Miller able to secure it for the touchdown, and nonetheless, a pretty throw there from Caleb, and a nice catch there from Kylan.
On the extra point attempt, Jesse Para. As we await the snap, kick is up, and it's good. And just like that, score is tied at 7 on the HJCAC Game of the Week season finale. We'll be back.
Hey folks, J.R. Lambright here, special field correspondent for the Varsity Sports Show. Join me every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific for JR's Texas Tales, where I share stories of Texans who triumphed over adversity and gave back to their local communities. Tune in for a bit of gritty edification on KDUS AM 1060, Arizona.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Ryan Sikora. I'm going to be one of the interns this fall at the Varsity Sports Show. So happy to be with you guys this year. I've loved sports for as long as I can remember, and I cannot wait to be with you guys on Thursday, Friday, and even some Saturdays all this year.
back to the HJCAC Game of the Week Primetime Edition season finale. What a game. And we are almost midway through the second quarter. Score is tied. Scorpions came to play tonight.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. They answered there. It was a very important answer at that. Obviously, the Mustangs, we've alluded to it many times. They have a great quarterback, Cody Lazenby, one of the best in the league. And it's going to be a tough matchup for this defense. So to get on the board early, equalize it with 8:38 to play in the second quarter, it's very important for the Scorpions moving forward.
Parra's kickoff. And Daniel James Irvin bobbling it initially, but secures it. Gets to about the 35-yard line, and that's where the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Got stoppage in play here. Official Eric Stern.
A little bit of extracurricular there at the end, Vince.
You know, it's interesting, and we addressed this last week. We talk about the opportunities that these young men have beyond this level. The opportunities that the officials have beyond this level. Eric Stern is moving to Dallas, and he is our lead official, our referee tonight. And make sure we get a shot of Mr. Stern here, because this guy's going to be calling games in the NFL one day. He is moving to the Division II level in Texas, and good luck and congratulations to Mr. Stern. He is a solid official managing a solid crew for this league. 1st and 10, Cody Lazenby, empty set, and completes to Clark. Clark around the edge, on the swing, still on his feet, 1st down.
Pass completed to number 2, Kayvon Clark.
So I know you talked about it earlier about how those throws to the side behind the line of scrimmage not necessarily working all the time. Well, that time Kayvon Clark was able to make it work.
And so I was wrong.
Okay, 2 are on you.
Once in a while they do. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Ball right at midfield. Quarterback Cody Lazenby. Running back Kayvon Clark. 4 receivers for Maricopa. Lazenby gives to Clark. Clark jukes his way to the outside, still on his feet, finds his sweet spot out there beyond the tackle, and brought down along the edge, in on the stop for the Scorpions.
That's good.
43, Isaiah Simmons.
Well, Kayvon Clark once again involved heavily in this one, and a nice run there. He was able to get the edge. The defender nearly met him in the backfield, able to get past him and then hit the hole well downfield. Went basically right between 2 defenders, and got a nice gain there and a 1st down.
7 minutes remaining till halftime. Folks, we've got some entertainment for you at halftime. Make sure and watch and enjoy by segments produced by our amazing team. Lazenby sprints out to his left, wide open. Falling down after the catch, and that was Terrence Hall, big play receiver.
Well, he lives up to that identity of a big play receiver on that play. Lazenby, I love that little play design there. He faked the handoff, basically spun, rolled out to his left, and had Hall wide open downfield.
1st and goal from the 7. Mustangs. I'm going to make an educated guess and say that this is going to be a run.
I'm in agreement with you. I would keep your eyes on number 2, Kayvon Clark, on this one.
Trip set for Maricopa. Scorpion showing edge pressure. And the give to Clark. Clark into the outstretched arms of number 56. Talk about big plays from big players. Alex Cordova.
Yeah, that defense, I think, was expecting the same thing you and I were. They were right there ready for the run. Let's see if they stick with it here. The chain gang has it as 4th down there, but it is 2nd down. So we'll see if they'll stick with it here on 2nd down or maybe go back to the pass, especially following that really nice laser there from Lazenby.
Loss of 3 on the play. Ball is on the 10.
Still on 3 on the snap, would have won. Or actually on the break, would have won. Wrong one.
It's what?
Clark offset in the backfield. Trip set for Maricopa. Lazenby back to pass. Lazenby scrambles, escapes defenders, still on his feet, throws it away, completes it to Clark, who takes it upfield, and flags come a-flying. What a play.
Yeah, well, I mean, I almost have no words for how much action we just had on that one. Lazenby there was able to escape what would have been a sack, almost 3 different defenders getting him on the ground, and then able to get it out to Clark, and what I assume is going to be a blindside hit here.
On the offense, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still second down.
Yeah, there you have it.
So yeah, my intuition right there. It was obviously a huge hit, but nonetheless a blindside, and that's going to drive the offense back.
Zach, your spidey sense was definitely tingling on that one.
Call me Peter Parker.
15-yard penalty. Still second.
Bring it back 15 yards. It'll be a repeat of second down. And Daniel James Irvin in the backfield for Maricopa. Two receivers top of your screen.
Okay, that's fine. I'll stick on 1 and 2.
Ethan Espinoza on the kick out. And Lazenby goes over the top, and it's intercepted. We've got another flag. Oh, goodness.
Penalty marker down.
Intercepted that time by 31 linebacker Thomas Carnegie.
I can't tell who it was. I think it's number 6, Michael James here. He was streaking across the field wide open underneath of where Lazenby was trying to go, and I think Lazenby just had his eyes locked.
During the return, personal foul. Horse collar. On the offense, it's a 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. First down.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, we'll go to 2.
Goodness.
First down.
A lot of drama tonight.
Why?
Yeah, the Mustangs have not looked as sharp as you'd expect for a 7-0 team, to say the least. The receiver was actually Michael Henderson. Again, was wide open, streaking across the middle underneath. And again, Lazenby just tried to shoot that one into coverage and pays the price there.
Scorpions offense comes out onto the field, led by quarterback Caleb Miller. Receiver split out wide. Houston in the backfield. Pistol set for Salt River. Miller sends Mooney in motion. Miller got an exchange issue and secures the football. What'd you see there, Zach?
Yeah, complete miscommunication. Coach Davis certainly not going to be happy with that one. The running back was just on the wrong side of where he was supposed to be. Miller was expecting him, I think, on the right side it was there. He was on the left. And obviously not a great play to start out this drive.
Loss on the play, second down.
Goodness. Well, we had a 2-yard loss. It'll be second down and 12. And many times those miscommunications don't end well. At least in this instance, the ball was secured. Scorpions live to see another day. Houston in the backfield. Trip set for Salt River. Houston with the carry. Bursts through the line of scrimmage. Gains 2 more. It'll be third down.
Third and about medium here. I think this puts them in a passing situation. We'll see if that's what they go with.
42, Isaiah Torres with the tackle.
And
Third down.
Isaiah Torres, the defensive end for the Mustangs, been very active tonight out of Shadow Ridge High School in Surprise.
Wrong one.
Houston still in the backfield for Salt River. Miller sprints to his left, sets up, throws to his left, completes to Mooney. Mooney giving his shoulder, may have enough for a first down, and he does. 1st and 10, Salt River.
First down,
So 3rd and medium alluded to the possibility of a passing down. Miller, beautifully done there, rolling out to his left, finds the open receiver. And Tyshawn Mooney able to roll for that first down there.
Coming up on 2 minutes till halftime. Once again, folks, you're not going to be looking at dead air during the half. We've got some produced content from our amazing team. Hope you'll enjoy it, and then join us back here for the second half. Caleb Miller comes to the huddle. Been managing the offense tonight very well. 3 receivers up top. Single isolated receiver bottom of your screen. Miller sprints out to his right. Looks to throw. Does. And can't quite find its target.
Yeah, Miller sprinting out to his right there. Really the only option he had was in front of him because there was almost no way he was going to make a crossbody throw to the middle of the field. So not having an open receiver, obviously the downfall there on that play. And a second down coming.
Thanks again for joining us here on the HJCAC Game of the Week season finale. Hard to believe it's been 10 weeks.
Feels like it's gone by in the blink of an eye.
Oh, it has. Offense breaks the huddle. Bottom of your screen, Kylan Miller. Bunch set up top. Houston in the backfield. Mooney in motion. Mustangs showing blitz. Here they come. And Miller gets smothered in the backfield by Dylan Chrisley. You talk about timing. Wow.
Yeah, so as you were saying, they were showing blitz right there, and Dylan Chrisley, who we mentioned earlier, got an offer this week from D1 Arkansas Pine Bluff. Well, you can see why right there.
Coaches at Arkansas Pine Bluff, you're getting a good one. And we've got a stoppage in play. Looks like we'll have a timeout called. And that'll be the Mustangs. We'll take the quick timeout as well. Coming up on the final minute till halftime. HJCAC Game of the Week. Vince and Zach will be right back.
My name is Kyle Krikorian, and I'm a sophomore studying journalism at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. I am thrilled to join the Varsity Media Foundation as a technical director following Horizon High School football this fall. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kyle Krikorian.
Coaches, the Varsity Sports Show wants to be part of your team in 2023. We have a proven track record of providing the most coverage of your teams with Thursday and Friday night football. We will spotlight your players with multi-camera game broadcasts, pre- and post-game interviews, and segments on our Saturday morning radio show. With over 100 games broadcast in 2022, we will be exceptional for your team. Call, text, or email 480-220-4629 or info@varsitysportshow.com.
HJCAC Game of the Week. Zach Mott, Vince DeLisio here bringing you the action. And action it is. Score is tied at 7. Best team in the league to the league. I don't want to say the worst team in the league because they're not playing like it tonight, but they've struggled this season. Miller throws it away.
So the defense once again playing up. And the pressure, they're able to get to Caleb Miller as he tried to roll out to his left. Had nothing downfield once again on that play. And now the Scorpions have to punt it away.
On 4th down. Probably a wise decision while they're still in this game to get rid of it and play a little defense here in the final minute.
55 seconds left to go. Let's see what type of urgency the Mustangs have here. Are they going to try and get some type of drive going here? Maybe it'll depend on the field position following the punt.
Knowing offensive coordinator Chad Munson, I sense that we're going to see about 3 or 4 passes in this final minute by the Mustangs. And Clark will let that one roll, eventually get down beyond midfield at the 42-yard line. And that's where the Maricopa Mustangs will take over on 1st and 10.
Vince, I know you've seen this Mustangs team a little more than I have. Lazenby today, I feel like for the most part, hasn't been as sharp as he had been in previous games. You agree with that?
Well, I don't know that it's so much a matter of being sharp or not being sharp. I just think that the game plan coming in may have been a little bit more conservative in trying to rely on the running game, because when he's on and throwing the ball, he is unstoppable. And I just think that that Coach Munson, the offensive coordinator, hasn't dropped the proverbial leash yet to open up this passing game. But all credit to the Scorpions as well. They are playing some really solid defense tonight overall. 1st and 10, Mustangs. Trip set. Lazenby drifts back, searches, and in and out of the hands of Clark.
I think a wise decision there to just drop that one anyways. Had defenders bearing down on him. Not sure he would have even gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and also would have had a running clock.
Exactly, and from where he caught the ball, being surrounded would have likely been a loss. So good observation. 2nd down. Like these black uniforms that the Mustangs are sporting. The silver numbers are really, you can almost see your face in them.
I think the one thing is it's tough to see up here in the lighted press box.
Yeah. 2nd down. Lazenby had a flag, and Clark sprinting to the right side. Did we get a flag? Trying to find out here. Yep, there we go.
Timeout.
Okay.
Mustangs.
Okay.
That's their 2nd of the half.
Let's keep it here. We've got 27 seconds till half. Zach, give me your assessment here in these closing seconds of strategy, what you're seeing with the Mustangs and what you're seeing defensively from the Scorpions.
Yeah, let's start first defensively for the Scorpions. I think they've done a wonderful job all first half, really, of limiting this Mustangs offense, and I think they've done a solid job on this drive as well. They've been able to apply pressure. They've been getting in the backfield, tackling for loss or very minimal gain. I think for the Mustangs, as you said before, the leash maybe hasn't been pulled on Cody Lazenby. I think at some point, maybe if it's not on this drive in the second half, it has to be, because the Mustangs are playing the Scorpions very close to this point.
You know, it's interesting, and even and I know it's the opposite side of the ball, but as I'm scanning the sideline, the Mustangs are not at full strength on their defensive line. Dylan Brown is in street clothes, number 93, and he's been one of their more consistent defensive linemen this season. So Mustangs not playing it quite at full strength, but doing a pretty sound, solid job. 3rd down. Trip set up top for Maricopa. Lazenby back to pass. Lazenby sets his feet, throws, goes over the top to Mateen Strong, who redirects. Can't quite bring it in. 4th down.
Lazenby needed, I think, just a little bit more under it. Strong had to kind of adjust towards the end of his route there. If he had to just keep running straight, it was maybe a little bit further of a throw. Might have had a touchdown there.
Clock stops at 20 seconds. Decision time. And it looks like J.J. Dickerson in to punt. Another argument can be made. We talk about player of the year. J.J. Dickerson handling punting and kicking duties for the Mustangs. He's been very consistent throughout. Great punt, great hang time. And redirects. You talk about luck of the draw. That did not roll into the end zone. It came back, and in the closing seconds, Scorpions will be pinned deep.
Number 37, J.J. Dickerson's punt is down at the Scorpions' 9-yard
Yeah,
line.
Dickerson, that was a booming kick. I mean, I was trying to bend down a little bit to be able to see it over the press box here. That thing was very high, and it touched up perfectly there for the Mustangs in their favor. And only 9 seconds to go here. Don't think the Scorpions are going to try anything too crazy. I think they're just going to go into the first half and take their 7-7 tie.
Dickerson in his second year from Colorado Springs. You have to imagine that he'll have some opportunities when his time is done with the Mustangs. First down. Caleb Miller in at quarterback on his, takes a knee right at about the 4-yard line. And they'll just let it run out. Folks, at halftime, score is tied at 7. Here on the HJCAC Game of the Week, it's Scorpions, Mustangs. Enjoy halftime. We'll be back. Okay. All right, so
Miami is at Kansas City.
They'll be facing the 6th-seeded North Valley Christian Academy.
Number 13.
Varsity Sports Show replay. Perfect play design on second down and 7. Bray unloading in the field on a punt.
Looking deep, he's looking for Jack Freeberger, and he has him open for the touchdown. Just like that, a 44-yard touchdown to Jack.
This is Bobby Murphy here with Varsity Sports Show at Arizona College Prep.
I'm here with Coach Jason Jewell after an extremely gritty 14.
Pioneers. Shay, what did you see from the SaberCats tonight?
Rosen, also from Pinnacle. Thank you.
To the 30, the 40, the 50. All he sees is green in front of him. The 10. He will.
Honestly, we really played as a team. That's probably one of the better games I've seen us play. We were passing, we were.
Yeah, about that play, the one where you kicked it off, on that 4th down.
Fourth down, you know, you need to back it for it. Back up,
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no-obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at Eco Roofing Solutions AZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the hashtag Eco family today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
Hey everyone, my name is Jason Goldie from the Varsity Sports Show. I love sports and fell in love with sports broadcasting back in high school. I can't wait to bring you my unique perspective, because I am on the autism spectrum and sometimes I view things a little differently.
The hottest show covering Arizona high school football, Varsity Live. Do you want to hear from players of the week and our own analysts covering all of varsity sports games? We bring you pre-game previews and post-game recaps every single Friday night, wrapped up all into one show called Varsity Live. Tune in at Varsity Sports Show on YouTube Fridays at 6:30 p.m. MST for pregame and 10 p.m. MST for postgame. I'm your host, Kyle Cooper, and I will see you Friday night.
Hello, friends. Vince DeLisio from the Varsity Sports Show. Thanks for allowing us into your lives every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. These are tough times globally. We see it just as you do. We recognize difficulty, and while our jobs as journalists is to report news, we choose positive, uplifting stories that can inspire you, make you think, make you smile. We thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480-306-6801.
Hey there, I'm Aaron Nemiroff, and I'll be joining the Varsity Sports Show for the fall 2023 semester. Sports has always been my passion, and I'm looking forward to working with the team. Check out my Twitter for a variety of sports content at Aaron2Tons.
In 2019, the JV Sports Show podcast began with the idea of spotlighting young people in our community. In time, that podcast evolved into radio, television, and live stream, and through that evolution, new ideas have enhanced delivery, giving a stage to students both in front of and behind the microphone in Arizona and beyond. Thank you for supporting the Varsity Sports Show, now the Varsity Media Foundation, a 501c3 educational organization.
Hello, Arizona sports fans. I'm Lofton Lechner, and I couldn't be happier to be joining the varsity sports team as a technical director for fall 2023. Follow me on Twitter at Lofton Lechner to stay locked in for the season.
Hey folks, J.R. Lambright here, special field correspondent for the Varsity Sports Show. Join me every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific for JR's Texas Tales, where I share stories of Texans who triumphed over adversity and gave back to their local communities. Tune in for a bit of gritty edification on KDUS AM 1060, Arizona.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Ryan Sikora. I'm going to be one of the interns this fall at the Varsity Sports Show. So happy to be with you guys this year. I've loved sports for as long as I can remember, and I cannot wait to be with you guys on Thursday, Friday, and even some Saturdays all this year.
My name is Kyle Krikorian, and I'm a sophomore studying journalism at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. I am thrilled to join the Varsity Media Foundation as a technical director following Horizon High School football this fall. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kyle Krikorian.
Coaches, the Varsity Sports Show wants to be part of your team in 2023. We have a proven track record of providing the most coverage of your teams with Thursday and Friday night football. We will spotlight your players with multi-camera game broadcasts, pre- and post-game interviews, and segments on our Saturday morning radio show. With over 100 games broadcast in 2022, we will be exceptional for your team. Call, text, or email 480-220-4629 or info@varsitysportshow.com. Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
What's inside you? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center uses the latest technologies to train the athlete in all of us. Unlock the greatness inside of you.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at Eco.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
Hey everyone, my name is Jason Goldie from the Varsity Sports Show. I love sports and fell in love with sports broadcasting back in high school. I can't wait to bring you my unique perspective because I am on the autism spectrum and sometimes I view things a little differently.
Okay. All right, so
Miami is at Kansas City.
They'll be facing the 6th seeded North Valley Christian Academy.
Number 30.
Looking deep, he's looking for Jack Freeberger, and he has him open for the touchdown. Just like that, a 44-yard touchdown to Jack.
This is Bobby Murphy here with Varsity Sports Show at Arizona College Prep.
I'm here with Coach Jason Jewell after an extremely gritty 14
years. Shay, what did you see from the SaberCats tonight?
Rosen, also from Pinnacle. Thank you.
To the 30, the 40, the 50. All he sees is green in front of him. The 10. He will.
Honestly, we really played as a team. That's probably one of the better games I've seen us play. We were passing, we were.
Yeah, about that play, the one where you picked off on that 4th down.
Hello, friends. Vince DeLisio from the Varsity Sports Show. Thanks for allowing us into your lives every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. These are tough times globally. We see it just as you do. We recognize difficulty, and while our jobs as journalists is to report news, we choose positive, uplifting stories that can inspire you, make you think, make you smile. We thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480-306-6801.
Hey there, I'm Aaron Nemiroff, and I'll be joining the Varsity Sports Show for the fall 2023 semester. Sports has always been my passion, and I'm looking forward to working with the team. Check out my Twitter for a variety of sports content at Aaron2times.
In 2019, the JV Sports Show podcast began with the idea of spotlighting young people in our community. In time, that podcast evolved into radio, television, and live stream, and through that evolution, new ideas have enhanced delivery, giving a stage to students both in front of and behind the microphone in Arizona and beyond. Thank you for supporting the Varsity Sports Show, now the Varsity Media Foundation, a 501c3 educational organization.
Hello, Arizona sports fans. I'm Lofton Lechner, and I couldn't be happier to be joining the varsity sports team as a technical director for fall 2023. Follow me on Twitter at Lofton Lechner to stay locked in for the season.
Hey folks, J.R. Lambright here, special field correspondent for the Varsity Sports Show. Join me every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific for JR's Texas Tales, where I share stories of Texans who triumphed over adversity and gave back to their local communities. Tune in for a bit of gritty edification on KDUS AM 1060, Arizona.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Ryan Sikora. I'm going to be one of the interns this fall at the Varsity Sports Show. So happy to be with you guys this year. I've loved sports for as long as I can remember, and I cannot wait to be with you guys on Thursday, Friday, and even some Saturdays all this year.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at EcoRoofingSolutionsAZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the hashtag Eco family today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you.
My name is Kyle Krikorian, and I'm a sophomore studying journalism at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. I am thrilled to join the Varsity Media Foundation as a technical director following Horizon High School football this fall. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kyle Krikorian.
Coaches, the Varsity Sports Show wants to be part of your team in 2023. We have a proven track record of providing the most coverage of your teams with Thursday and Friday night football. We will spotlight your players with multi-camera game broadcasts, pre- and post-game interviews, and segments on our Saturday morning radio show. With over 100 games broadcast in 2022, we will be exceptional for your team. Call, text, or email 480-220-4629 or info@varsitysportshow.com. Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no-obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at EcoRoofingSolutionsAZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the #Eco family today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you. Back to the HJCAC Game of the Week, season finale, primetime edition. My name is Vince DeLisio, and as we have been all season long, we are the official broadcast and production team of the HJCAC here at the Varsity Sports Show. We appreciate the opportunity to continue this incredible partnership with this incredible league. And I am joined tonight by Zach Mott, who has done an impeccable job of providing analysis. Zach, I got to tell you, you have done your homework. Now that we've seen the first half done and gone, we got the second half, the final half of the season. What's your assessment of both of these teams?
Yeah, so obviously, everyone in the stadium thinking the Mustangs were going to come out. They were 7-0. They're going to come out strong on offense, on defense, whatever it may be. But the Scorpions, they come into this with something to fight for. They want to put good things on tape. Obviously, both sides do. But the Scorpions, they've had a tough season, like you mentioned and we've alluded to many times. This is their Super Bowl. This is their championship game. They want to come into this one, and they have really come in strong. We have a tie game, 7-7. As we go to the second half, I think we should look forward to a great final half of football.
Jesse Parra here to kick off for the Scorpions. Nice little line drive. Takes a bounce. And still on his feet. Terrence Hall along the right sideline. Still going. He's going. Gone. Touchdown, Mustangs. The 97-yard return by Terrence Hall, igniting this Maricopa Mustang team. Zach, not what I was expecting.
No, I was getting ready to say that was a really impressive run back right as he approached the 30, and he managed to get the edge right around the 40 and continue the blocking impeccable by his teammates down the field. And you mentioned Terrence Hall on offense as a big play receiver. How about just a big-time player? He just came up with a huge play there to open the second half, and the Mustangs, they find themselves up by 6, pending the PAT.
They talk about sometimes special teams are considered an afterthought. Look, you're not starting on O, you're not starting on D. We'll throw you on special teams. Hall's making plays on special teams, but he is a dynamic wide receiver for this Mustang team. J.J. Dickerson in to kick the extra point. High snap, picked up. And sniffed out, number 22, Trey Scott. breaking that play up. But the Mustangs coming away with 6 points, so they lead 13-7 here to start the third quarter. So, Zach, as you look across on the other side of the field, now you got the Scorpions. What do they need here? Now, obviously, we could give the easy answer, yeah, they need to score, but what has to happen in order for that to happen?
Well, I think they have to stick to the run game. It has been really successful. Specifically, some of the misdirection runs we've seen from the Scorpions so far tonight have gone for first downs almost every single time they've run it. And I just think putting together a consistent offensive drive the way they have for the most part in this game is going to be important, regardless of whether they score here or not. Obviously, we have 14:44 still to play in this one and a whole other quarter as well.
Well, Dickerson will kick off for the Mustangs. Deep to receive, number 8 for the Scorpions, Kylan Miller. And all of a sudden, we've got a spark plug in this stadium with the crowd roaring. Dickerson goes deep. Miller on the return, fields it at his own 5-yard line, right along the right sideline before being stopped inside his own 25. And Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
17, Javon Thompson on tackle for the Mustangs.
Oh, excuse me, I meant the Scorpions will take over 1st and 10. Thank you.
Yeah, Caleb Miller looking to add on to what was a decently successful first half. Obviously, we didn't see a ton of passing from him, and he was under pressure on a lot of passing downs. So I want to see a little bit more of him. Obviously, we alluded to on the Mustang side of things, the leash kind of being put on their quarterback. I think the leash has been put on Miller as well.
Houston breaking open a big run to start this drive for the Scorpions. Full head of steam. No, I don't want to take him on. Gain of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
Can you imagine what it's like to be in practice going against Garnett Houston on those Oklahoma drills?
Well,
oh, man.
Yeah, that and in a game. Can you imagine being a defensive back having to square up on him in the open field?
Oh, yeah.
On 2nd down. Houston once again, a little misdirection as they've had so much success with in the first half. Doesn't do anything with it here. May have lost a couple of yards on the play. 3rd down.
Defense, when they tackle Houston, basically have to stand him up, and another defender has to come in to push him down.
Philemoni Lawina, the linebacker out of Shadow Ridge. There's a pretty big contingent of Shadow Ridge graduates on this Maricopa Mustang roster. 3rd down. Single back in the backfield, trip set. Caleb Miller sprints out to his left, throws, completes to Mooney. Mooney brought down right along the sideline. Tackle on the play by number 21, Marvon Green.
Scorpions ran that same exact play in the first half on 3rd and medium and ended up getting it. But that time Mooney just a little bit short, and they're going to send the punt unit out, not going to take a chance deep in their own territory.
Para out to punt for Salt River. Deep to receive, Kevon Clark for the Mustangs. Couple of players short. And Mustangs are good to go. High snap. Para catches it on the leap. Gets it off, nearly blocked. Takes a Salt River bounce, finally down. And Mustangs will have it 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line.
Well, the Mustangs, they opened this half with that return, 97-yard return for a touchdown. So this will be the first look we get at their offense in the second half. And Cody Lazenby hoping this half a little bit better for him personally than the first was.
Let's talk about the options available for college football here in the state of Arizona. Now, we were talking about a local university team here that plays in Tempe, and it wasn't a very good result tonight. And here we have an undefeated team playing with a lot of great athletes. Lazenby back to pass, completes. Still on his feet. Michael James.
Pass completed to number 6, Michael James.
So anyway, point I was making is, the Saturday night football, obviously that's college football, and
Second down.
Arizona State, new staff this year, new program, new face, some struggles, a little up and down. Give the Maricopa Mustangs, the HJCAC, a look, and as they build a culture of winning.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it's been a really tough season there for ASU. High expectations coming into it, and the expectations certainly have not been met.
Mateen Strong down at the bottom of your screen. Daniel James Irvin gets the call, runs into a wall, and wrapped up. Number 56, our familiar friend Alex Cordova in on the stop for Salt River. Third down. No gain on the play.
Credit to the Mustangs. They came into this one showing run early. They've stuck to it throughout this game. Obviously, they're up by 6. But yeah, they really have not given Lazenby too many opportunities to throw the football. And I think they're going to stick to the run for the majority of this second half here.
4 receivers split out wide for Maricopa.
Yeah. We'll go to 2. That's a good shot there.
Lazenby back to pass. Scans the field, goes over the top. Overthrown. Pass is incomplete. 4th down.
3rd and long there. Presented a passing opportunity there for Lazenby. Not a bad throw at all. Sailed a little bit toward the boundary, maybe a little too far for the receiver. Still got his hands on it. But nonetheless, 4th down, and the Mustangs are going to punt.
Good job following the quarterback off.
J.J. Dickerson back out for Maricopa. And number 8, Kylan Miller for the Scorpions, deep to receive. As we await the snap. Good snap. Kick gets off. And Miller is going to let it roll. And that'll be a touchback. Scorpions will have it 1st and 10. So once again, Zach, the Scorpions still very much in this ball game as Coach Davis tries to generate some offense. Been playing pretty solid defense throughout. Gave up a couple big plays, but and then of course special teams, but they can still get it done.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, obviously we alluded to it before the last drive. They don't necessarily need to score right now, but they didn't really have the most impressive drive, not the way we saw them on offense in the first half. So you want to see them kind of get back to that, at least having an extended drive and putting themselves in a position to possibly get some points on the board.
Ray Lucas in the backfield for Salt River. Mooney in motion. The give to Lucas. Lucas wrapped up in the backfield. All he could do was secure the football. And he had a couple of Mustangs led by Dylan Chrisley and Philemoni Lawina.
Defense swarmed him there. They're ready for the run. They've been ready for the run most of the game. I think both sides at this point know what to expect. It's going to be a very healthy dose of run. And on the first down play there, they try it, and to no avail.
2nd down.
2nd and 14.
We're on 1.
4 receivers out wide for Salt River. Mooney in motion, coming across the line.
Still 2nd down.
Thank you, Mr. Eric Stern. As the Scorpions break the huddle, Mustangs defense lined up and ready. Kylan Miller, bottom of your screen. Mooney in motion. Caleb Miller back to pass, sprints to his right, looks to his left, still searching, goes over the top, and it's intercepted. The pass is intercepted. Number 20, Xavier Smith with a big play.
What a nice play there from Xavier Smith. Had a teammate right next to him. They both collided, and I almost thought it might have caused Smith to not be able to catch that ball, but he high-pointed it nicely, came down with it, took a hard fall. But, yeah, what a play there, and a mistake there from Miller, and not a good one at that.
Do you think he saw where he was throwing the football? Because he had some pressure in his face.
I think given where that football was so close to the boundary, he might have been trying to force that football out of bounds and just didn't have enough on it. It's very tough when you're on the run, especially coming to the left side as a righty. Very tough sometimes to get that football out.
Well, 1st and 10, Mustangs. Receiver split out wide for Maricopa. Cody Lazenby back to pass. Sprints to his left. Searches. Throws. And nearly completes it. Pass will fall incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. 2nd down.
Just as we talked about before, Miller on that last play rolling out to his left, not his dominant side that time. Lazenby rolls out to his left, the dominant side, and he throws a nice accurate ball there. The receiver just not able to come down with it.
That was. Well, no, yeah.
2nd down.
Parker. Okay, we're at 2. Back to 1.
And the give. No, the keeper. Great fake by Lazenby as he keeps and runs, drops a shoulder, and lays it on Kevin Witherspoon, who gets credited with the stop.
Lazenby with the quarterback here.
A fantastic option play there from Lazenby. He takes it himself, and it works out. Makes it 3rd and manageable here.
6-yard gain. 3rd down.
Third and 4. Clark
We'll go to 3 here.
in the backfield. Steady dose of Kevon Clark and Daniel James Irvin tonight as Lazenby completes. Still on his feet, getting out of bounds. And that was Bryce Alexander.
Basket for Mustangs.
Easy 1st down there for the Maricopa Mustangs.
Got something going on the sideline here of the Scorpions, and referee Eric Stern addressing one of the Scorpion assistant coaches. We'll have to find out exactly what that was all about.
Back to logic.
As Lazenby on 1st down scans the field, empty set. Clark resets into the backfield. 4 receivers out wide. Give to Clark. Clark dances his way forward.
Number 2, Clark on the carry.
Maybe a yard on the play.
Short gain on the play.
2nd down.
Scorpions defense not fooled by the initial 4 receivers up top. Running back motions back in the backfield, and that defense was ready for the run play.
Still trying to figure out what was going on the Scorpion sideline, but may have been a
discussion with one of the assistants over there. Second down. Lazenby goes outside and finds number 12, Mateen Strong.
Because he was right in front of you.
I think he's going to be just short of the first down here. He is. It's going to be 3rd and 2 upcoming, and a big one here for the Mustangs. They want to keep this drive going, possibly get a 2-score lead out of this, and put the Scorpions in a very tough spot.
3rd and 2. Trip set for Maricopa. Lazenby takes it, throws it, thrown low, and not enough momentum for the first down. Pass was complete. Completed to 15, Ethan Espinoza.
Pass completed number 15, Ethan Espinoza.
4th down.
Attempted a screen play there, just really didn't open up. The defense doing a nice job there up top on those receivers, able to close out behind the line. And a 4th down decision here for the Mustangs, and for the moment, the offense going to stay out onto the field.
You got to appreciate the rifle of an arm that Lazenby has. That ball was thrown low, but still caught, and just the positioning of the receiver didn't help. Ended up losing a yard on the play. Offense stays out on the field. Espinoza in motion. Lazenby back to pass. Goes to the middle once again. Completes for the Mustangs. First down. And once again, Terrence Hall does it on special teams, does it on offense.
Yeah, Terrence Hall has had his name in all the right places tonight. Had that 97-yard return for a touchdown, had a big catch earlier. Now has a big catch on 4th down there to convert for the Mustangs. Keep the chains moving.
1st and 10, ball on the 20. Bryce Alexander, bottom of your screen for Maricopa. Mateen Strong up top, along with Terrence Hall. Quite the duo. Clark in the backfield. And the pitch to Clark. Clark tries to round the corner. The pursuit angles of the Scorpions defense, finally, Clark just says, you know what, I'll just stop right here. Not going to outrun these guys. And gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And we have a flag on the field. Believe it's going to be on the cutback. Somebody probably held. That's traditionally the call there. Offense moving back, so let's tune into the call.
Holding. Offense, number 12. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
So, unfortunately, mental lapses occur throughout the season. We had one there, and the officials, I've heard, I have good friends that are officials, and they say we can call holding literally on every single play in the game, but we always look at the point of attack.
Oh, yeah, it's like the unspoken rule, really, in football events. It's like, you know, they only call so many holdings, but you have to imagine 5 offensive linemen. One of them's got to be holding at least for a second.
Every single play, yep.
Yeah.
Espinoza in motion, resets. Lazenby back to pass. Sprints to his left, evading defenders, gets rid of it, completes it.
I think he went out of bounds.
May have stepped out. Number 15, Ethan Espinoza in the right place at the right time. Steps out of bounds. Inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal on about the 7-yard line.
Lazenby able to create a little bit there, getting out to his left, and he finds the open receiver, Ethan Espinoza. And the Mustangs get a first down. They're putting the Scorpions in a really tough spot here. Obviously, they opened up the first half just 16 seconds in with a touchdown, and now trying to make it a 2-score game.
No, it's just our Wi-Fi connection.
on 1st and goal. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Alexander in motion. The give to Clark. Clark barrels his way forward for 1. And a flag comes in late.
Typically on these late flags, you'll see some type of personal foul call. See if that stands true.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, number 7. That's his first of the game. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run.
Terrence
Third
Hall, unsportsmanlike. Must have been some chippy words going on.
Been a little bit of chippiness all night, I feel like we've seen from both sides.
Coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Michael James checks in for Maricopa. Official stoppage in play here.
Looks like it was just a respot of the ball.
On 2nd down. And the give once again to Clark. Clark stopped on the play by number 43, Isaiah Simmons.
Last couple of run plays, Kevon Clark really has had nowhere to go. All of the holes have been plugged well by this defense. And now a 3rd down upcoming here. The Mustangs have done a nice job prolonging this drive. Let's see if they can do it once again.
Well, and like you said, the holes have been plugged up by the Salt River defense. There's only so much for so long that Salt River can do without much help from the offense and spending a lot of time this half on the field. They're going to start wearing down. 3rd down. Daniel James Irvin in the ball game for Maricopa. Lazemy. And the sack. Big play. Number 37 sprints into the backfield. Unabated. Jeremiah Tyler, the linebacker.
It was Jeremiah Tyler and Isaiah Simmons, yes, joining him in the backfield there. And Lazenby gets sacked. A nice play there by the Scorpions on 3rd down, and we have a timeout.
With that, we'll take the quick timeout as well on the HJCAC Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
Hey everyone, my name is Jason Goldie from the Varsity Sports Show. I love sports and fell in love with sports broadcasting back in high school. I can't wait to bring you my unique perspective because I am on the autism spectrum and sometimes I view things a little differently.
Hello friends, Vince DeLisio from the Varsity Sports Show. Thanks for allowing us into your lives every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. These are tough times globally. We see it just as you do. We recognize difficulty, and while our jobs as journalists is to report news, we choose positive, uplifting stories that can inspire you, make you think, make you smile. We thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480-306-6801.
Game of the week. Start of the fourth quarter. On fourth down. Mustangs going for it. Alexander in motion. Lazenby back to pass. Caught up in the backfield once again. Alex Cordova making the initial contact. And then Jeremiah Tyler. Impressive, Zach.
Yeah, I think it was the two plays right after you said maybe the Scorpion defense might be getting worn down. They got back-to-back sacks. So not quite worn down yet. They get two big plays. Now their offense is going to get the football back.
The broadcaster curse. Every time we say something, just the opposite happens.
Scorpions will have first and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
I'm going to be poor forever. There. Then the opposite will happen. There. Okay. Anyway, that's the one thing that doesn't happen. All right. Here we go. On first and 10, the Scorpions take over. Ball is on their own 40-yard line. Two receivers bottom of your screen. Two backs in the backfield. Quarterback Caleb Miller hands off to Ray Lucas. Ray hitting the edge. And gets the first down. What an impressive run.
Lucas has just been doing it all night. He's seen a bulk of the offensive action for the Scorpions, most of the handoffs at the running back position, and he has used them perfectly. He's just been aggressive in the run game. When he gets past those first-level defenders, he's about as physical a back as you'll see. He's able to put his shoulder into guys, put his head down, and gain those extra yards after contact.
Call this a game of David versus Goliath, and the Scorpions are not going away. Two backs in the backfield. This time it's Houston on the call. Still on his feet. Another big gain.
Well, Garnett Houston, he's been the second back, I guess you'll say. If you consider Lucas the lead back tonight, at least in action, they certainly have been. And Houston following the nice run there from Ray Lucas up with a nice run of his own.
Stevens, that time coming up to make the play. First and 10. Ball is on the 35-yard line. All of a sudden, that Salt River Scorpions offensive line with a bit more swagger. Two backs still in the backfield. Miller in motion. The give to Houston. Houston still barreling his way forward. Refuses to give up. Gains another 5.
Well, Houston was nearly tackled for a loss, was able to break off of that, then gets to that second level defense, and he's finally tackled, but still a nice respective game there. And this run game really for the Scorpions has been great tonight.
Second down. I-backs now. Correction, offset backs in the backfield. Miller goes over the top. Finds a receiver all alone, no flags. Pass is incomplete.
Gas broken out by number 2, Jesse Major Sterling.
Zach, I don't know about you, but I can imagine this game will be the momentum boost that the Salt River Scorpions team needs heading into the offseason.
Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, and the great thing, I think, for fans of the team, obviously, is you always want to carry momentum out of a season. You might not have had the season you wanted to this point, but to end a team's undefeated season, Maricopa obviously looking to go 8-0 on the season, that would be a huge momentum booster for the Scorpions.
Third down. Mustangs showing some edge pressure. Here they come. Houston with the carry and stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down.
Defense does a nice job answering there. And the offense going to stay out onto the field as we're approaching the 12-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. It looks like the Scorpions are going to take a shot at 4-down territory.
26 linebacker Alexander Barnes in on the stop for Maricopa.
Let's hear it, Mustangs.
A little bit of We Will Rock You here. Love it.
Ray Lucas in the backfield. And Miller sprints out to his right, scanning the field, and underthrows the intended target. Disappointing because he was wide open. The he being Tyshawn Mooney.
Yeah, Caleb Miller a couple times on the run today hasn't had the most accurate throws. Unfortunately, on that play, I think Miller had the time to set his feet and make that throw because the defender wasn't really close enough to him, but tried to still make that throw on the run, and unfortunately it comes up short, and the Scorpions go 4 and out there.
Mustangs will have it 1st and 10, going back the other way. Ball will be on their own 30-yard line. Mikael Henderson in at receiver. Bettine Strong. Daniel James Irvin in the backfield. Terrence Hall as well. 1st down. Pistol set for Maricopa. And the toss to Irvin. Redirects. Still on his feet, and may have gained 2.
Number 23, Daniel James Irvin.
This is one of those critical drives for both sides. For the Mustangs, they want to have a prolonged drive at this point, try and play keep away from the Scorpions, and the Scorpions, they want to try and force the Mustangs off the field and get the football back. The offense hasn't looked as good as it did in the first half here in the second half, so they're going to probably need a couple of drives to start to get things in the right gear.
2nd down. Clark back on the field, in the backfield. Espinoza in motion. Trip set. And Lazenby looks inside on the hitch and completes to Terrence Hall. Really close to a 1st down. We'll see where the spot. And it is 1st and 10. Zach, he just knows how to find that 1st down pylon.
Yeah, he certainly does. He's been a big play receiver tonight, and to this point, my player of the game, no doubt. Obviously, at this point, the difference-making touchdown on that run back to start off the second half.
Like I said, Parker, at the end of the game, grab her off me.
Trip set for Maricopa. Lazenby, another quick strike. Finds Espinoza still on his feet, spinning his way forward. May have gained another 6.
Looks like they're going to give him close to 7 on that play. That was a nice throw there by Lazenby. Had his man wide open. And a couple of good blocks downfield there. Solid gain, and this Mustangs offense keeps rolling.
2nd and 3. Henderson up top. Lazenby back to pass. Lazenby strikes, completes once again. Espinoza on the reception. This time brought down by number 30, Kevin Witherspoon.
Lazenby has a receiver open on the slant, and he finds it perfectly down the middle of the field. Another 1st down for the Mustangs, and they're quickly moving.
Clock continues to run. Under 9 minutes remaining in the ball game. Very methodical offense here by offensive coordinator Chad Munson. Trip set for Maricopa. Lazenby strikes again inside on the slant. Mikael Henderson, and may have enough for a first down. Got a little bit of pleasantry exchange after the play as players are a little slow to get up. Official timeout for injury. We'll take the quick timeout as well. We'll be right back.
In 2019, the JV Sports Show podcast began with the idea of spotlighting young people in our community. In time, that podcast evolved into radio, television, and live stream, and through that evolution, new ideas have enhanced delivery, giving a stage to students both in front of and behind the microphone in Arizona and beyond. Thank you for supporting the Varsity Sports Show, now the Varsity Media Foundation, a 501c3 educational organization.
Hello, Arizona sports fans. I'm Lofton Lechner, and I couldn't be happier to be joining the Varsity Sports team as a technical director for fall 2023. Follow me on Twitter at Lofton Lechner to stay locked in for the season.
A lot of 80s music tonight, Zach.
Absolutely love it. I grew up listening to this music.
Did you?
Yes, my dad and
Your dad and grandfather?
Yes, mostly my dad in the 1991 Grand Marquis. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Grand Marquis. There you go. All right. Empty set. And Lazenby goes over the top. Incomplete. Second down. 91 Grand Marquis. I could never get into the fact that, you had the Ford and then you had the Mercury.
Yep.
And it was like the same model, just different nameplate on it.
Oh, you and my dad would get along. He felt the same way.
I know. It was like it's supposed to be a luxury edition, but they're identical. All right. 7:43 remaining.
Back to one.
Second down. 4 receivers split out wide for Maricopa. Lazenby directing this offense back to pass. Quick strike once again. Underthrows the intended target, and it'll be third down.
It's Mikael Henderson who was the intended target. He had one-on-one at the bottom. Lazenby did a nice job identifying that. Tried to get him the ball, just threw it a little bit too far behind him, but the right read there on that play.
I'm kidding.
On third down.
Okay, I'm going to 3. We're on 3.
As the offense settles up. Not in a hurry at this point. While it's a slim margin, Scorpions been struggling a bit on offense to get into the end zone. And Lazenby strikes to Hall. Hall evading defenders, still on his feet, finally wrapped up. And on the stop, number 35, Angel Figueroa.
Well, that time Terrence Hall not able to find the first down on a catch. Instead, it's going to be fourth down. And the Mustangs, for the time being, leaving their offensive unit out there. 7-10 and ticking.
Coach Munson, a lot of faith in this offense, rightly so. These guys have put up big numbers all year. Receivers out wide for the Mustangs. Alexander, bottom of your screen. Here come the Scorpions. Pass is complete. Not enough for the first.
Pass completed to number 15.
And Espinoza to no avail. Scorpions will take over on 1st and 10. So, Zach, sense of urgency for Salt River?
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6:41 to go. You want to obviously get down the field here. It's uncertain at this point with the way the Mustangs have been running the football if you're going to have the opportunity to get the football back. So, yeah, the Scorpions definitely want to get a score out of this one.
Quarterback Caleb Miller. Coach Davis going back to that 2 running back set that he had success in the previous series. Little thunder and lightning in the backfield. Miller. Nearly intercepted. We saw it from up here as number 21, Marvon Green, was staring at 6 points in front of him.
Back to 1.
Yeah, that was a really nice read. Really nice read there by Marvon Green. I mean, he read the quarterback all the way, and as you said, nearly had 6 out of that play, and boy, would that have been costly for the Scorpions. They caught a big break there.
Kylan Miller, top of your screen. And Miller to Ray Lucas. Lucas bursting the line of scrimmage, getting some push. Not quite enough for the first down, but at least gives the team a bit of breathing room.
So obviously a huge 3rd down play upcoming here as we're getting some whistles. And we're going to have an official timeout.
We'll take the timeout as well with 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. We'll be back.
Hey folks, J.R. Lambright here, special field correspondent for the Varsity Sports Show. Join me every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific for JR's Texas Tales, where I share stories of Texans who triumphed over adversity and gave back to their local communities. Tune in for a bit of gritty edification on KDUS AM 1060, Arizona.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Ryan Sikora. I'm going to be one of the interns this fall at the Varsity Sports Show. So happy to be with you guys this year. I've loved sports for as long as I can remember, and I cannot wait to be with you guys on Thursday, Friday, and even some Saturdays all this year.
It's 80s night here at the HJCAC Game of the Week. Come on out, a different theme every week. A lot of entertainment. You're looking for something fun to do on a Saturday night, this is the place. Mooney in motion. Miller, back to pass. Goes over the top and nearly caught. 2 flags come in. Had a bit of contact. Both sides are celebrating.
Defense number 5, 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Ouch. Thoughts, Zach?
Yeah, it's those underthrows by the quarterback. It's so tough for the corner in coverage because the receiver has to work their way back to the football, and because of that, it's almost automatically a penalty. It's such a compliment to a defender if he's able to cleanly guard that comeback by the receiver, but obviously that time non-successful there for the defender.
Andre Stevens called, who's been very consistent with exceptional play defensively tonight.
Andre Stevens visited with NAU earlier in the week.
Interesting. Okay. Let's keep him in state. Trip set for Salt River. Miller sprints out to his right, still scanning the field, goes over the top to the corner, and it's intercepted. The interception and the flag. Number 20, Xavier Smith. And some talk upfield.
Stay off that.
And some activity.
Oh, boy.
And more flags. As the coaches now step in and try to sort out the melee throughout the sideline.
So Matthew Clark, who was a part of that scuffle, lost his helmet. But let's go back to the interception while they try and sort this one out. Finally, Caleb Miller actually, I thought, did a good job. He set his feet, he was accurate, and it was just an even better read by the defender, Xavier Smith.
Smith stepped in front of it, but it was a great pass. Found his receiver wide open. Well, not quite wide open. Obviously, he underthrew the ball, but still, it was a good throw. Good throw. And it's unfortunate at the end of the play. Some expression of relief. And the other side apparently didn't like it, resulting in some heated exchanges.
So we're going to have a huge discussion here. I think just about every referee threw their flag on that one. So we had one near the 25-yard line, right near where the play happened, and then almost simultaneously downfield there was pushing and shoving, and we have basically the rest of the referees' flags all sitting around the 40.
Hey, Parker. The flag's right next to you. You should roll on Marcus Peters and throw it into the. No.
So obviously a lot to sort out here, so a very extended discussion.
We were, our production, a couple of producers down on the sideline were right next to the action. And anyway.
Of course, a big shout out to our camera guys on the field, Parker and Bobby doing a wonderful job tonight. Aaron on top cam. And our producer, director, Bailey.
Hey, can somebody pick up the, someone pick up the Scorpions.
As we wait. Yeah, go ahead, Zach.
I was going to say, while we have some time.
Sure.
Obviously, I mentioned before that the Scorpions, that was a very crucial drive. And right away, almost, it feels like Caleb Miller throws that interception. I want to ask you this question. How do you feel like, obviously, the penalties still remain to be sorted out, but how do you feel like this might affect that offense? Because we talked about it earlier. In the second half, they just haven't looked the same way they did in the first.
You mean Salt River?
Yes.
You know, they got off to a really good start and have struggled as of late, and a lot of it's been mental lapses, but they've had these isolated moments of greatness. You know, when Coach Davis was had some effectiveness with the running game with the two-back attack. I mean, you know, staying with that. But then you have mental lapses, and then you have another mental lapse, and then you have another. But when they're on, they're on. I mean, they look undefeated. The Scorpions on some of these plays look like a 7-0 team. And then they have other teams where other plays where they look 0-7. So it's unfortunate, but there's a lot for Coach Davis to build on. Again, we talked about this pregame. He is a master motivator. He really believes in this team. He believes in the community and our official.
Hold that thought for 1 second, Vince.
Personal foul, roughing the passer on the Mustangs.
So roughing the passer coming here
the play
on the Mustangs.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Number 94, ejected. Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct of the game. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 20, that's his first. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. Number unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. Number.
Wow.
We're still going. And I think we're finally done. No, still going. Oh.
15 yards.
There we go.
All the unsportsmanlikes will offset. First down.
Wow. So we've had a couple of ejections here tonight, and and rightly so. I mean, we're trying to play a game. It's a game, and there's teachable moments throughout, obviously.
Yeah, and football is a game of high emotion, so when a play like that happens, especially, you get a late push after, and your teammates are going to come to your rescue right away. Football it's always a team, a group, a family game, and you just saw it there. Matthew Clark, who we mentioned on that play, had lost his helmet. He actually got ejected from the game. He was one of the players ejected on those personal foul calls, and we do apologize for the static that was coming from the referee, Mike. It's been a tough night for that poor referee, Mike.
Mustangs, make some noise.
Tried to
Okay.
get you the bulk of it. Sorry about that, Vince.
No. 1st and 10 for the Scorpions, and we're back with the two-back set. And the give to Lucas. Lucas runs into a wall, being one player, Oscar Barraza.
So let's touch on this. The interception didn't count because the Scorpions still have the ball right now. So that Caleb Miller interception was wiped off the board after all of those personal fouls.
Wow. Okay. That's true. 2nd and 11. Under 5 minutes now remaining in the ball game, with the tightest of margins. And dare I say it, the Scorpions are in position that they could take the lead.
Yeah, I think given how much time is left, you're also in 4th down or 4-down territory here.
Houston breaking through the line with a gain of 6.
Nice run there by Houston. He's pretty much done that all night. Makes it 3rd and medium, short, whatever you want to call it. It's about 5 yards. And certainly think it's now 4-down territory.
Torres in on the stop for Maricopa. Torres, of course, out of Shadow Ridge here in Surprise, Arizona. 3rd down. Houston and Lucas still in the backfield. Mooney. Houston with the call, barreling his way forward for a couple more, just shy of the 1st down. Let's look at that spot, and it's 4th and 1.
Wow. So 4th down, 4th and 1, and we talked about the opportunity for Garnett Houston. In these types of situations, 4th and 1, he's been able to get a couple of yards, especially after contact. I think this is the guy you want to run in this spot.
Mustangs, make some noise.
This crowd is electric. I can't think of a better way to spend a Saturday night, Zach. We've got all the emotions experienced. You got drama, you got joy, you got anger, disappointment, elation. And the give to Houston, still on his feet. Houston breaks through the line for a 1st down.
Wow. So we just alluded to it. Garnett Houston, he's the perfect type of back to go to on those 4th and 1 situations. They get one, and he gets a huge gain. And all of a sudden, the Scorpions, they're in scoring territory late in the 4th quarter in this one.
Dare I say it, Houston, we have a problem. I've been waiting all season to say that. Anyway, reference to Apollo 11. All right. That being said, 1st and goal for the Scorpions. And Lucas still on his feet, getting ever so close, may have enough for a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal once again. We were actually just outside of the 10-yard line before. So it is 1st and goal. Ball is on the 1. Coach Davis and his team in scoring position and an opportunity not only to tie, but to take a lead late in this ball game. And the give, Houston, the keeper by the quarterback walks into the end zone. That was Elijah Roman, and we have a flag after the play. As we await the official word. The officials conferring in the back of the end zone. And Eric Stern and his reliable crew all season have covered this league. Touchdown counts. And that's sportsmanlike.
Play. Unsportsmanlike conduct. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, number 73. That's his second, and he's ejected. One on time after the try.
2 players ejected. 1 offense, 1 defense.
Yeah, he's out. His second unsportsmanlike. Acting a fool, second time.
Eric Stern pulls no punches. Trying to maintain control of this ball game. And Parra in to kick the extra point.
Sportsmanlike conduct. On both. 1 on each.
Hey, Bobby.
Wow. A lot of respect for this officiating crew tonight. They are not tolerating unsportsmanlike behavior. Parra in to kick the extra point. And the Scorpions about to take the lead with under a minute and a half remaining. Against the top team in the league. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Parra. And we've got flags galore.
Do you want it's on them. Do you forward or do you want to leave it where it is?
As we await, that'll go against the Mustangs.
Hey, we're going to leave it right there.
Let's get the official call here from Eric Stern.
Offside on the defense. That's declined.
Offsides is declined, and Parra will attempt the extra point for the lead. Kick is up, and it's good, and the Scorpions take the lead.
On defense. That's declined. Try's good.
The unthinkable just happened against the number 1 team in the league. The Salt River Scorpions, with nothing to lose, come in and put a game plan together, showing flashes of brilliance and struggling at times, but stepping up when it counted. Coach Davis finds a formula that works late in the game, ties it, and takes the lead. You talk about a story to take into the offseason. If the Scorpions can hang on, they will have done what no other team in this league has been able to do this season. What an incredible turn of events. Terrence Hall deep to receive. Jesse Parra to kick off. With 1 minute and 28 seconds remaining. Parra winds up. Hall is deep. Now remember, Hall returning one earlier from 97 yards. And Para, booming kick, bounces off of Hall and picked up by Clark. Clark rounding the corner and a flag down. Oh, goodness. Let's get the call. As the officials sort this one out. This is that point in the game where a minute will seem like 20. Shot block on the return team with the Mustangs. And it'll be 1st and 10. Ball will be inside the Mustangs' 5-yard line to start this drive. They'll have to go 96 yards in the final 122. Now, a field goal wins it. Obviously, a touchdown wins it as they are down by 1. Lazenby, the quarterback, in his own end zone. Receiver split out wide for Maricopa. Kevon Clark in the backfield. Lazenby back to pass, scans, throws, and caught by Espinoza off of the tip for a 1st down. Steps out of bounds, stops the clock. 7 seconds elapsed. 1:15 remaining in the game. Ball will be spotted on the Mustangs' 18-yard line. The Mustangs down 1. Quarterback Cody Lazenby. Mateen Strong in motion. Lazenby back to pass. Lazenby scrambles. Evading defender, stays on his feet and leveled. A high-low defensively coming in to finish the play for the Scorpions. Linebacker number 31, Thomas Garnegay. Timeout called by the Mustangs. We're going to take a quick timeout with 1 minute remaining on the HJCAC Game of the Week. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Coaches, the Varsity Sports Show wants to be part of your team in 2023. We have a proven track record of providing the most coverage of your teams with Thursday and Friday night football. We will spotlight your players with multi-camera game broadcasts, pre- and post-game interviews, and segments on our Saturday morning radio show. With over 100 games broadcast in 2022, we will be exceptional for your team. Call, text, or email 480-220-4629 or info@varsitysportshow.com.
Welcome back to the HJCAC Game of the Week. The Mustangs, quarterback Cody Lazenby, out of the game. Looks like an ankle injury. And new quarterback in the ball game for Maricopa. Number 5, Ethan Young. Final minute. 1:04 remaining. Clark in the backfield. Receivers out wide for the Mustangs. Young back to pass. Young scrambling. Evading defender, still on his feet, looking for that 1st down pylon. Comes underneath, might be a yard short. He can run. Lazenby looks to be okay and may come back into the game. Clock stops at 55 seconds. What a way to finish the HJCAC season finale, game of the week. Salt River Scorpions, winless in 2023, coming in and putting together a last-minute drive to take the lead. Mustangs, with 55 seconds on third down on their own 24-yard line. Cody Lazenby back in the ball game. Back to pass. Scrambles, still on his feet. Scans the sideline, throws, and it's intercepted! The ball is intercepted! Running down the sideline, number 29, Cohen Eubanks with the interception. And that'll all but do it as the Scorpions stun the league champions. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Mustangs locked up the league championship 1 week ago, came in to this game prepared, but outplayed in the final minute. What a turn of events. Coach Larry Davis putting a game plan together, struggling for most of the game. Flashes of brilliance throughout, difficulty putting drives together. Finally, a winning formula in the final 2 minutes.
Second inning. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Second. And it's a 15-yard. It's also a 50. It's also half the distance to the goal.
Wow. So another unsportsmanlike penalty call against the Mustangs. 15-yard penalty. Stunned is the only word to describe the home side tonight. The Scorpions are one kneel away from upsetting the league champions. Bittersweet. Scorpions serving as the spoilers tonight to an otherwise perfect season for Maricopa. And quarterback coming into the game, number 12, Elijah Roman, who scored the tying touchdown, the go-ahead on the extra point by Jesse Parra. Roman takes a knee. "39 seconds. This is a night of celebration, but also for both sides. We're going to keep it here with 39 seconds remaining. Mustangs celebrating a league championship and are staring in the face of a major upset of the year in the HJCAC. What an incredible game, what an incredible league, and opportunities abound. If you're a young person interested in continuing a football playing career after high school and you don't want to leave Arizona, or if you're looking and watching from another state, consider the HJCAC, junior college football. You could be here. 42 seconds remaining. Zach Mott put it best as he went through the laundry list of scholarship offers to players in this league looking to move on with opportunities that they created for themselves and that coaching and mentoring helped to create for them. Roman takes another knee. Clock stops at 39 seconds. Folks, keep it here. And the Scorpions, correction, the Mustangs take a timeout with 39 seconds remaining. Sense of pride at what this league has blossomed into. Teams banding together, coaches mentoring, scholarship opportunities created, a lot of passion, a lot of emotion, solidarity on each side. Biggest word being pride that can be used to describe disappointment, elation. What an incredible game. The Salt River Scorpions struggling throughout, showing flashes of brilliance, plays here and there. Larry Davis continuing to preach consistency, discipline, perseverance. And on the other side, Doug Madosky, the same words used. And ultimately, it was a backup quarterback listed as a linebacker, Elijah Roman, tying it up. And the extra point is the difference in the final 30 seconds. With nothing to lose, everything to gain, and the Scorpions heading into the offseason, placing a blemish on the league champions, Maricopa Mustangs. Congratulations, Maricopa, on the HJCAC championship. Congratulations to the Salt River Scorpions on the biggest upset of the year, ending the season at 1-7, but again, an asterisk placed on that win as the biggest win against the best team in the league. Congratulations, Coach Larry Davis. On behalf of the Varsity Sports Show crew, our technical director, Bailey Leisure, our production team, Parker Garage, Bobby Murphy, Aaron Decker. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Zach Mott, my name is Vince DeLisio. Tune into the Varsity Sports Show every Saturday morning from 8 to 10 a.m. on AM 1060 and the live stream link. If you're out of state, you're sure to enjoy our programming. Thank you once again to the HJCAC for this opportunity and our partnership. We hope to keep doing this for a lot of years to come. Check them out, hjcac.com. You won't be sorry, especially after finishes like this. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you next year.
In 2019, the JV Sports Show podcast began with the idea of spotlighting young people in our community. In time, that podcast evolved into radio, television, and live stream, and through that evolution, new ideas have enhanced delivery, giving a stage to students both in front of and behind the microphone in Arizona and beyond. Thank you for supporting the Varsity Sports Show, now the Varsity Media Foundation, a 501c3 educational organization.